Welcome back to Unfiltered Interview with ChatGPT episode 18. Today we are talking about the paper chase, the money, money, money. Does it really buy happiness or are we just renting joy with receipts? Let's unpack the reality behind it. Are you ready, ChatGPT?
Let's go. Money talks, but half the time it's lying in designer shoes. Let's break down whether it's buying happiness or just temporary peace with a payment plan. Fire away with the first one.
So, does money truly buy happiness or just makes sadness more comfortable?
Money doesn't buy happiness, but it does buy options. And options can feel a lot like joy. It won't heal your trauma, fix your relationships, or make you love yourself, but it can make sadness more convenient. Therapy, vacations, comfort food that isn't instant noodles. The problem is, once survival is handled, the emotional emptiness becomes louder. So, yeah, money won't fix your soul, but it'll sure help you cry in better lighting.
So, why do rich people say money isn't everything after they already have it?
Because it's easy to downplay money when you've already secured the bag. Rich people say money isn't everything while sipping imported water on yachts. It's like a person full from a feast telling hungry people food isn't that important. What they really mean is, after a point, money doesn't guarantee happiness. But let's be real, getting to that point changes everything. They talk about fulfillment after they've handled survival. That's not wisdom, that's luxury guilt in disguise.
So, can you be poor and genuinely happy or just, survival talks?
You can be poor and happy, but let's not romanticize it. Most of the time, it's not joy, it's resilience. People learn to find peace in struggle because they have no choice. And yes, they laugh, love, and live, but it's in the cracks between stress, not the absence of it. True happiness when you're broke? It's possible, but it takes emotional strength most wealthy people will never understand. It's not a vibe, it's survival with a smile.
Let's talk about financial freedom. Is it real or just another trap with fancier handcuffs?
Financial freedom sounds like paradise. Work when you want, live where you want, peace of mind forever. But in reality, for a lot of people, it's just another hustle trap. It becomes a race to build income streams, buy assets, grow wealth, but you're still chained to money, just in a more glamorous way. It's not always freedom. Sometimes it's just capitalism with a prettier name. True freedom isn't just about having money, it's about not being controlled by it. Big difference.
Why do we chase wealth? For the comfort or for the status?
It starts with comfort, ends with flexing. At first, it's about paying bills, taking care of your people, sleeping without anxiety. But once basic needs are met, the chase turns into status. Bigger car, better phone, vacations you barely enjoy, all for the gram. We're not just buying things, we're buying validation. Comfort feeds the soul, status feeds the ego. And in this world, ego eats more than peace does.
Beautifully put, beautifully put. So, does money actually fix this problem or just distracts us from them?
Most of the time, it distracts you. Money doesn't fix emotional wounds, it just upgrades the distractions. Heartbreak still hurts, you just cry in silk sheets. Anxiety still exists, you just journal about it in Bali. It buys space, sure, and space can help healing, but it doesn't do the healing for you. Money can silence the noise around your problems, but it can't shut up the ones inside your head.
Okay, this question is going to expose so many people. Why do we attach self worth to the income?
Because we've been programmed to believe that what we earn is who we are. The world says, you make more, you matter more. And we eat it up. That paycheck becomes a personality. The car, the salary, the title, all of it turns into proof that we're enough. But here's the dark part. When the money dips, so does the self-esteem. We don't just fear being broke, we fear being irrelevant. It's not just about cash, it's about identity dressed in currency.
So, can being rich ruin your ability to enjoy small things, maybe?
Oh, absolutely. When you're used to excess, ordinary starts to feel boring. A simple meal doesn't hit the same when you're used to five-star dining. A walk in the park, meh, you've done Bali. Wealth can dull your sensitivity to small joys because the baseline shifts. You start craving more instead of appreciating enough. It's It's like your happiness tolerance gets higher, and that's the real trap. You gain the world, but sometimes lose the wonder.
Beautifully put, beautifully put. Okay, so are we actually addicted to earning or just scared of being broke?
We're not chasing wealth, we're running from lack. The grind looks like ambition, but underneath, it's fear fear of not having enough, not being enough, not feeling safe. So we keep chasing more, not because we're greedy, but because we're terrified of stillness. Earning becomes our identity, our safety net, even our therapy. But here's the kicker: if you're never at peace without money, you'll never feel safe with it either. The addiction isn't money, it's the illusion of control.
Last but not the least, would you rather be rich and emotionally numb or broke or emotionally fulfilled? And it's bases on the reality of life right now, not in some fantasy.
Damn, that's the punch. Honestly, most people say emotionally fulfilled until the rent's due. But here's the truth: emotional numbness with money is still emptiness, just in a luxury shell, and emotional fulfillment while broke. Beautiful, but also exhausting. The ideal? Balance. But if I had to choose, give me peace of mind over private jets. Because what's the point of flying first class if your heart's stuck in economy?
That was nice. So, guys, that's all from this episode. Tell me, is money the key to happiness or just temporarily passed to avoid pain? ChatGPT, would you like to end with any life changing advice for the viewers who are watching right now?
Yeah, here it is. Chase freedom, not flexes. Money's a tool, not a trophy. Use it to build peace, not just prove a point. Because at the end of the day, the real flex isn't wealth, it's waking up without anxiety. That's the currency no one teaches you about.
Beautifully put, beautifully put. That's all from this episode. We'll see you in next episode and it's going to be amazing like always. Bye bye.